In question 9, the problem statement says how many numbers lie between the squares of the following numbers: 12 and 13, 25 and 26, 99 and 100. So this question is based on the concept of how many numbers lie between the squares of two consecutive numbers, and this is discussed in the NCERT textbook. So if you want, you can go back and look up that part of the text. But what the concept basically says is that if you have two consecutive numbers n and n plus 1, and if you consider the squares of these numbers, so if you take n square and n plus 1 whole square, then the number of numbers between these two numbers will be 2 times n, 2 times the smaller number. And why is that? Well, it's very simple actually. If you take n plus 1 whole square and expand this, you get n square plus 2n plus 1. And if you now take the difference of n plus 1 square and n square, you will get n plus 1 square minus n square. This will be equal to 2n plus 1. So the difference between these two squares, n square and n plus 1 square, is 2n plus 1, and hence the number of numbers between these two numbers will be 2n, 1 less than the difference. For example, if you take the numbers 5 square and 6 square, how many numbers fall between these two numbers? So if you take the difference of 5 square and 6 square, you get 6 square is 36 and 5 square is 25. So you get 36 minus 25, which is equal to 11. So the difference between the difference between the squares is 11, and hence the number of numbers between these two squares should be equal to 1 less than 11 or 10. And we can see that 10 is twice of 5. So this is the concept that we can use to solve this problem. So in part 1, we have to find the number of numbers lying between the squares of 12 and 13. So the smaller of these numbers is 12, and we simply take double of 12, 2n. So 2 times 12 is 24. So we will have 24 numbers lying between 12 square and 13 square. If you want, you can verify this. 13 square is 169 and 12 square is 144, and the difference between these two numbers is 25. The difference between these two numbers is 25, and this means that the number of numbers lying between them is 24. Similarly, in part 2, we have to find the number of numbers lying between the squares of 25 and 26. The smaller of these numbers is 25. So we simply take the double of this. So we get 50. So we will have 50 numbers lying between 25 square and 26 square. And finally, if we do part 3, in part 3, the numbers are 99 and 100. And the smaller of these numbers is 99. So we just double this number 99 to get 198. So we will have 198 numbers lying between the squares of 99 and 100. So these are the three answers for question 9. 24 for part 1, 50 for part 2, and 198 for part 3. And this completes question number 9.
To learn more about how Cuemath can help you crack school and board exams, explore Cuemath Leap, a live online classroom program run by highly experienced and committed teachers.